Aloha! My name is Giuseppe King, and I have created for you a video compilation using footage downloaded from YouTube. This footage is from the California wildfires, and my focus is on the trash bins and the cars, and a few fire anomalies. I want to give a shout out, thank you, mahalo nui loa, to Fabian Lukowitz. I hope I'm saying that right. He is with Santa Monica Up Close. You can find him on YouTube at Santa Monica Up Close. I have some drone footage from the Ukrainian in Venice. The following are screenshots taken from Alert, California. You can see it. It says it right there in the top right-hand corner of the picture. To the left of that text, you can see the white streak. Keep an eye on this streak when the video plays. Above are clouds. The clouds seem to be moving towards the to the left side of your screen. And then right in the middle of the screen, you'll see a small fire smoldering, some smoke. Then suddenly, it intensifies, like it explodes. And then it moves to the right side of your screen. Does that white streak at the top have anything to do with that explosion? This building in Ukraine was hit by a bomb or an RPG. Compare the damage to the damage caused by the wildfires. And this car still has wheels and a frame. Take this photo, for example. While the tabletops may have melted off in the fire, the umbrellas are left untouched, perfect condition. And if you look to the left of that tree, the string lights with the light bulbs are not broken. So here we go. Can you find the trash bin in each photo? This reminds me of the singular I-beam that was left after the Twin Towers. You know. Also, this debris reminds me of what was left after the Twin Towers, you know.
None of the cell phones would work because the networks were completely jammed.
You do see the power line on top of the trash bin, right? bottom center. Here's the house. And here's the trash bin. There is a lot of concentrated burning near that valve. But the trash bins are fine. A shop vac would clean up this debris. What can I say about this? If anyone watching this has ever burned a tarp, could you leave in the comments below what your results were? Here is another concentrated burn mark near a telephone pole. Whatever type of valve this was, it burned a hole into the ground. But the trash bin is fine. There seems to be plenty of palm trees on this road. It looks as though a laser cut through this roof. There's no burn marks. Chairs to the right. This one still has garbage. And these buggers, they survived the mudslides. Do you see the umbrella? What could that mailbox be made from? Or that fence? We're still watching for the trash bins. This one's a tough one. Just watch for it. Can you see it on the right? These broken rocks look like part of the foundation. This looks like a big crater. This picture has it all. The trash can on the left, the chimney in the back, the palm tree, the drywall, and the white bench. I wonder if the county would give me a building permit to build my house using this plastic trash bin material. 2 trash bins, picture left. Perhaps you've noticed the white perimeter walls in many photos and chimneys. I believe they survive because there's no rebar in brick and mortar. I see a lot of gypsum or drywall, yeah? Porcelain and clay items seem to survive. Wrought iron, like staircases and railings. Lots of grass. Lots of grass and leaves. Very strange. And what's up with the plastic white fences? The windshield is melted, but the trash can behind it is not. A chimney, a rock wall, and porcelain statues, and some other porcelain things. Here's some non-flammable items. Here's a reminder of what missile damage can do to a building and a car.
None of the cell phones would work because the networks were completely jammed.
Shout out to our military heroes. Mahalo nui loa. I love you. While the grass looks fine, the gas meters seem to have exploded. Notice the melted I-beams and the wrought iron staircase and the brick wall survived. I couldn't help notice all of these loose rocks, like something fell on it or struck it. What does a Geiger counter's job pay, do you think? Let's pay attention to these fence posts that are burnt only where there are nails. Interesting. The wall looks fine, but this car, whew, what the heck? Only where there's nails. The roots are burnt. We've seen the dirt burning in other photos. It seems like the water in the ground was microwaved. Weird. These look like big burn holes. That's a lot of piping that needs to be replaced. The charring is at the base of this post. More strange burn marks. Look at that. Do some of these doors look like they've been blown off from the inside outward? Huh. This debris looks as though it's been forced outward from the house, and the fence pieces blown off. You see them laying behind that crate and one in front of the crate, and the crate itself is not burned. And the garbage is still in the garbage can, but in front of the garbage can full of garbage is a large burning piece of wood. And of course, we see the planter box that's not melted. This house looks like it's burning from the inside out. Total destruction. And is that a bubble in the concrete or just my eyes fooling me? My eyes aren't fooling me now. I see sandbags and I see pillars or sonotubes with no concrete in them. I wonder what broke up these rocks into this pile of rubble. What temperature is required to melt an I-beam? And what happened to this house? It hasn't caught fire. There's no charring. It's just like a wave of atomic energy passed through it. Interesting. Very interesting. Now we're moving into the car disposal, scooping them up into some kind of metal trash container. The wheels are literally melted off this car. But look at that. Green grass and nice lawn chairs. Woo. The windshield is melted. They're trying to pick this car up, but when they do, it turns to dust and falls into pieces. So here they come. They're gonna scoop it up and put it in the bucket. Doesn't this car look like it's been tossed around a little too much for a fire? And look at that chimney standing strong. The wheels have melted. Does anyone know the temperature required to melt an engine block? Can you believe that's a car? More melted windshield glass. Another crater. This is a unique one. The river rock survived after the concrete disintegrated. This is a car, and this is the aluminum wheel. Here again, we have a wooden fence totally intact, trees, and a ceramic pot. This windshield melted and reformed around the frame of the car. This car turned to dust and maybe blew away or something. I see a chimney, a palm tree, some debris. Oh yeah, a blue bus with wheels. Was it wind or a blast that bent these trees? Something about those primary colors, red, green, blue, and perhaps yellow. This is a close-up of an electrical cable that looks to be hollow inside. The grass on the barrel didn't burn, but there's a hole burned into the barrel. Strange. What is that? Some rings are missing their barrels. That's kind of cool. What's the importance of that piece of debris?